So like I was saying, naturally, Jake, naturally, even when it comes to 2/3, they long for the kingdom, but they try to pursue it on this side, man. You see, and it's like mixing water with oil, man, with grease. It's just not going to mix. You see, it's just not going to mix. You see, so that's why, hey, again, it's just best, hey, you know, suffer for a season, because the scripture describes this as a light affliction. You know, deal with what we got to deal with, because hey, we are bearing the Lord's indignation. All right, we've been put over here in this captivity as a punishment. You know, so hey, when it comes down to it, is hey, do your time. All right, and again, everything that Jake seeks, everything that Jake is looking for in his spirit, hey man, you know, we're gonna have more than our heart's desire, man. You know, the scriptures say it's the Lord's good pleasure to give us the kingdom, man. The Lord can't wait to give us everything that He promised us. He can't wait for it. You know, that's another thing. You know, Jake, they don't want to go through nothing. They don't want to suffer. You know, they just want to skip right on into the kingdom, man. No, man. You know, you see, and even more so because they, the hopeful elect brothers, we have a mindset, as I read before, because we want to partake at the Lord's table, man. We want to be a part of that council. What's that conversation going to be like, man? You see, we want to be a part of that council. Again, that's what we're being, Lord, one word that number. We're being meat for the master's use, man. We're being fitted or witted for the master's use. Because, yeah, you know, the kingdom is going to be, you know, it's not going to be just, you know, having all these women and drinking. No, you know, we're going to have to establish order, right? You know, maintain order. The nations, the heathens, the natural Gentiles, right? The Israelites, they're going to be immortal. They're never going to die. But the heathens, they're still going to be in the flesh. So they're still going to be subject to sin. They're still going to be subject to the flesh. So, you know, and again, because this is what we're being prepared for on a you know, this is what we're being prepared for. Because, you know, even within our personal lives, in our walk, in our personal walk, right, you know, we have to apply wisdom. We have to deal accordingly and make certain decisions and judge and things of that nature. Because like I said, the time's coming when, hey, you know, like I said, when matter of fact, I was going to go to 2nd Esdras. Because again, Yahweh Shema Shah, He's going to lead spirits to us, man. Spirits are going to be drawn to us. And we're going to have to be able to lead, direct, you know, guide. So I was going to get this as, what's that? 2nd Esdras chapter 5. Second Esdras chapter 5, verse 8. It says, there shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be oft sent out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places, and mischievous women shall bring forth monsters. You see again, when the society collapses, when the lights go out, when the spiritual ark is sealed, right, and the Lord really takes the mirth away from these people, right, there's going to be a lot of confusion. That was a point where it said there shall be a confusion also in many places. Because again, to those of us in the know, the hopefully elect, all right, it's going to be business as usual, about to be upload a video or whatever, right? It's going to be business as usual, like I read in Matthew. Hey, you know, the people that were eating, they were drinking, feasting, marrying, giving into marriage, right? It was business as usual. Noah got into the ark, and, you know, he didn't know that, you know, he didn't know that was a time when, hey, you know, Everything that he's been prophesying was going to come to pass. It's going to be the same thing with us. You know, it's going to be the same thing with us. As I read, man, hey, no man knows the hour, the day know the hour, man. So, you know, one day, the time is going to come when it's going to be one day. And we're going to think it to be business as usual, and then something's going to happen. Right? But again, to those of us that are in the know, to those of us in the know, it's not going to catch us off guard. To these people, it's going to catch them, it's going to hit them like a shit ton of bricks. But to us, again, we're anticipating. We're expecting it. We're expecting these things to happen. We're expecting these things to go down. So that's why I said, hey, the script is about to flip, man, or the tables are about to turn. Because again, we're in the spirit of mourning, we're in the spirit of sorrow, while everyone else is in the spirit of mirth, feasting. But when our time comes, our sorrow is going to be turned into joy. And these people, they're feasting, their laughter, that mirth is going to be turned into sorrow. You see? So that's why there's going to be a lot of confusion. People are going to be trying to figure out what the hell is going on. All right? Why is this happening? People are going to be looking for answers. You know? There's going to be, as I'm about to get, a crying for wine in the streets. Right? In Isaiah 24. Because the scriptures say the end of the earth is at hand. It's not, you know, talking about literally the earth, because the earth is going to abide forever. But life as we know it is about to change, man. All right? Everything is about to change very dramatically. Everything is about to change. And again, the way that things is moving, hey, again, Lord willing, you know, this is something just saying through the Spirit, hey, because again, through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shah, man, we've been speaking these things into existence. Well, hey, let's not, you know, ease up on the brakes, you know, full pedal to the metal. Continue to, you know, speak these things into existence. Lord willing, this so-called New Year starts out with a bang, man. Lord willing, this thing, you know, the Lord doesn't, you know, he doesn't take his foot off the gas pedal, man. Lord willing, this is it. Because again, the way that things are moving, hey, 2023 could very well be the year that we finally see this society collapse. We finally see this dollar collapse. All right, we finally see them come out with that MOTB already. Just with the way that things are moving. You know, there's so much to go into, man. There's so much going on with the attacks from the you know, the substations and the infrastructure, right? You know, you got the this new wave of the ibad back out there in China, right? You know, which you had this guy from the WEF talking about how, because you know over there in China they got that that ibad zero policy over there, all right, and hey, people are getting dragged out of their homes and getting, you know, locked up in these isolation centers, quote unquote, right? And hey, you know, all that stuff is coming here, whether people want to believe it or not. It's all coming here. It's already here. It's just a matter of the perfect setup, the right setup, all right, for the unrighteous decrees, all right. You see, because again, you know, they've been talking about this triple demic here in the States, you know, which, like I mentioned, with the out there, they got the new wave of ibad cases. You see. And, you know, only mention that because, hey, this is all a repeat of what we saw back in 2019. This thing, this crisis started out there in Wuhan, China, right? Somehow it made its way over to the States, you know, and that's another thing, because with the title, what is that? The Title 42 that Biden is talking about dropping, I think next week, you know, which basically going into that Title 42. You know, if they drop that Title 42, it's basically going to bring in all these immigrants, or the so-called illegal immigrants, all right, without, you know, going through basically going through the screening of, you know, because pretty much if they drop that Title 42, all right, that could be grounds for, again, these so-called illegal immigrants bringing in these different diseases and stuff like that. You know, they don't have to go through the screening or whatever. They can just, you know, come on over, and, you know, it'll be a breeding ground. Some of these illegal, so-called illegal immigrants could bring some contagious disease or something, you know. That's if they drop that Title 42. You see? So, hey, you know, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai, you know, we've been giving game, man. You know, Esau, hey, we're not ignorant of his devices. You see? So, all in all, hey, be prepared, because we've been telling you ever since the first lockdowns, you know, things eased up and things got more lax. And ever since then, we've been telling people, we've been trying to tell these people, man, hey, don't get too comfortable, because the lockdowns are coming back. All right, the lockdowns are coming back. There's going to be more harsher, more stricter draconian laws and draconian measures are going to be taken into place. All right, you see, and again, that's why I brought it up with this whole new wave of the ibad cases in China. All right, you see, because now they're pushing a new boogeyman, which they're saying that this new boogeyman can be even more contagious and more deadlier than what we see with the ibad. All right, you see. So again, all in all, be prepared for more lockdowns, more shutdowns, more draconian measures to be taken into place. And you see, again, 2nd Ezra 15, man. All right, because of the pride of these cities, because you see, with everything that's going on in these other countries, Americans have a certain level of pride within them. They don't think that this stuff can happen here. When we talk about martial law, you see, these Americans, they don't think that martial law can take place here in America. Because why? Because this is the Babylon the Great, right? Martial law can never take place here in America. Not America, the good old America, right? But little do these people know, the Lord is saving the best for last, man. He's reserving the best for last, or the worst for last. Because Yahweh Shema Shai has special judgments, special things in store for this place. You know, special judgments. This place is going to get it the worst. And you see, by that time, hey, you know, I'm going to go ahead and get this, and I'll just go ahead and end it. In Isaiah chapter 24, I'll start at verse 4. The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. The hardy people of the earth do languish. Because you see, like I mentioned, hey, you know, that spirit of mirth, you know, like I said, you can see them look on the faces of these people, man. This, you know, the so-called Christmas, it's not the same like it was back in the day. Hell, a couple of years ago. Thanksgiving, hell, New Year's Eve is not going to be the same like it was before, you know. Now, when these so-called holidays come up, there's mass shootings, all right, you know. There's all type of judgment going on when these so-called holidays come about. Because it's just not the same, man. You know, like I said, the Lord, he's taking the mirth out this place, man. You see? It says the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. Therefore, have the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore, the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left. Verse 7. The new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth, all the merry-hearted do sigh. And this is what we're seeing. All right. Again, Yahweh Shema Shai, he's taking the mirth. He's removing the mirth of this place. And again, you can see it in the look on the faces of these people, man. It's just not the same, man. These people's mirth, their mirth is being turned into sorrow, mourning. You see? Because, hey, things are happening. Things are changing. And it's not for a good turn either, you know? It's not for a good turn. You know, like I said, we have just over a little over a week. And you're going to have all these people, new year, new me nonsense, right? But, hey, to those of us in the know, we know this so-called new year that's coming up, hey, you think 2020 was bad? You think 2021 was bad? You think 2022 was bad? You people just wait. 2023 is going to be worse. And again, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai, hey man, let's continue to push that spirit out there. Because hey, we're in a time, what did they say? 'Tis the season to be jolly? Nah, man. 'Tis the season for judgment. This be the season for judgment. This is the time that we're coming into. Judgment time, man. Right? It says, the mirth of tabret ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoice endeth, the joy of the harp ceaseth. So you see, man, all right, everyone's mirth is being turned into sorrow. You see? It says, they shall not drink wine with a song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. So you see, man, you know, and hey, you know, we had to deal with the bitterness of this truth, of reality and whatnot. Like I said, hey, reality is about to hit these people like a shit ton of bricks. All right, it's about to hit these people hard, man. They you know, hey, they have no idea what's getting ready to happen. They have no idea what's getting ready to go on, man. These people have no idea. It says, verse 10. It says, the city of confusion is broken down. So you see, like I read in 2nd Ezra, man, there's gonna be nothing but confusion. The city of confusion, talk about Babylon. All right, Babal, confusion. You see? Again, it said the city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up that no man may come in. Why? Because again, there's gonna be martial law out here, man. Something's gonna happen to where there's gonna be martial law. The city's gonna be shut down. Bridges gonna be blown up. All right, all type of, you know, stuff that we see in the movies. Which more and more, I'm starting to think that all these movies that depict because you know Esau, he puts his agendas in these movies, and more, I'm starting to think of them as documentaries. You know, I forgot where I heard that from. You know, but more and more these movies that depict what Esau's getting ready to do. You know, look at them as documentaries, man. Bridges getting blown up. You know, a very dystopian-like setting. You know, hey, you see, but hey, these people that don't think it can and it won't happen here. See, that's why Yahweh Shema Shai, scripture say he's coming to bring down the pride and lay low the hardiness of these people, man. Because the Lord ultimately wants people to you know, think that martial law can't take place here. He wants these people to have that type of attitude that martial law will never happen in America. He wants people to think that. All right, that all hell can't break loose in here in America. He wants people to think that. You see? But it says, verse 11, there was a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. So you see, a crying for wine in the streets, man. People are going to be looking for answers, trying to figure out what the hell is going on. Right? Because again, hey, we've been telling you, martial law is going to happen. All right? All hell is going to break loose out here. It's going to get real bad out here. You know? And while people laugh, mock, scorn, they do what they do now, hey, soon, hey, the Lord is going to have the last laugh at the end of the day. And it's going to come by way of his prophets, man. You know? Because while everyone else is out here dying of starvation, pining away from famines and whatnot, hey, Lord, when we build that number, man, we're going to be rejoicing, laughing at you people. Because again, we're going to get the last laugh. Yahweh Shema Shai is going to he's going to get the last laugh through us. Because we try to tell you hard-headed, boneheaded Negroes, man, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, man, what the deal is, what's getting ready to happen. We try to tell you people, man. You know? You see? But you mark the prophets that the Lord sets up, and hey, you know, one way or the other, Yahweh Shema Shai, he's going to require blood, man. You see? And for 2/3, hey, the blood of Yahweh Shai is not going to cover you. So you have to pay by your own blood, man. You have to pay by your own blood through death by pain, suffering, misery. You see? So hey, like I said, through the spirit, man, hey, let's continue to push this vibration out there, man. You know, judgment. All right? Again, you thought 2021 was bad. You think 2022 was bad. You people just wait. 2023, 2023 is going to be some shit you ain't never seen before, man. You know? These people are not ready for what Yahweh Shema Shai has in store for this place. They're not ready. You know? Hey, what did Ezra say? Hey, Ezra said, hey, woe is me, who shall deliver me in those days, man? And Ezra is being one of the elect, right? Because again, we've been given a general outlook on what's going to happen, but as far as the details, hey, you know, we're not going to know until we're actually living it. Because soon these words are not going to be a rumor anymore, man. It's going to be reality. People think that we're just going to be out here forever trying to warn our people. No, man. You know, soon this shit's going to be a reality. You see, like I said, hey, reality is going to hit these people like a shit ton of bricks, and it's going to hurt like holy hell. You know, but good for them. We try to warn them. We try to tell them, hey, the blood is off our hand, Lord willing. You know, and that's going to be all that she wrote. When this thing is all said and done, that's going to be all that she wrote. You know, but hey, once again, man, in case I didn't mention it before, today being Friday, December 23rd, all right, you know, the year of the turn up, and what a year it has been. Expecting more, far more things to take place, Lord willing, in 2023. You know, the Lord willing, this year starts off, or it ends with a bang, and the so-called new year starts off with a bang, Lord willing. Because we're ready to get the hell up out of here, man. We're tired of suffering these people. You know, we're tired of dealing with it. We're tired of this wickedness. We're just tired. We're vexed. Again, man, hey, we seek we have no continuing city, man. We seek one to come. So we're ready to go home. You know? But ending it off there, Lord willing, this was edifying, giving all praise to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai Brakathum. To you hopefully elect. Lord willing, until next time, Shalom.